Hello everyone, welcome to Engineer Science YouTube channel, and this is our fourth lecture of evaporation, vapor pressure and boiling series. In the previous lecture, we were discussing about the factors which can affect the rate of evaporation, and we discussed the effect of surface area of the liquid on the rate of evaporation. The second factor that we discussed was the nature of the liquid, and at the last we discussed about the effect of temperature on the rate of evaporation. In this lecture we are going to continue our topic, and in this lecture we will discuss about the effect of environmental pressure on the evaporation rate of the liquid, and then at last we will discuss the percentage of humidity which is present inside the air and how it can affect the rate of evaporation of a liquid. So let's start the lecture. The fourth factor which can affect the rate of evaporation is environmental pressure. And in order to understand the concept, let us consider a diagram. In this diagram, we consider two containers. The both containers are filled with ethanol. Means the in this condition, the nature of the liquid is kept constant. There is no effect of nature of liquid in this experiment. The surface area of both containers are about same, means that there is also no effect of surface area. The temperature of the environment is same, means there is no effect of temperature in this experiment on the rate of evaporation. The only parameter that is changed is the environmental pressure. This container is under 1 atmospheric pressure, whereas this container is at 0.6 atmospheric pressure. Now we know that all the parameters of both containers are same except the environmental pressure. So the container containing ethanol, which is at low pressure, has a greater evaporation rate, whereas the container which is at higher pressure has a slow evaporation rate, or the rate of evaporation will be less. So we can say that the rate of evaporation inversely depends on the atmospheric pressure. The greater will be the pressure, the less be the rate of evaporation of the liquid. So if we want to evaporate our liquid, then the low pressure conditions are more favorable. And if we want to cap the liquid in the liquid phase, then the high pressure conditions are more favorable. Let us consider an example. Suppose we are in Karachi, and we know that the Karachi is located near the mean sea level, and its elevation from the mean sea level is 14 meters. So the atmospheric pressure of Karachi is about near to standard atmospheric pressure, and let's say its value is 0.969 atm, which is usually the actual value of atmospheric pressure in Karachi. Consider another city which is located at some elevation like Quetta. The elevation of Quetta from the mean sea level is 1679 meters. Let's say the atmospheric pressure value in Quetta is 0.7 atmosphere. Since the Quetta is at higher elevation, so obviously the atmospheric pressure will be low in Quetta. Now, if we talk about the evaporation rate in Karachi and we talk about the evaporation rate in Quetta, then the liquid will experience a greater evaporation rate in Quetta as compared to Karachi because of the low environmental pressure in Quetta. Consider another example. Let's take the example of Mount Everest. The Mount Everest, that is the highest mountain of Himalaya range, is located at about elevation of 8,800 meters from the mean sea level. Because of its extremely higher value of higher elevation, the atmospheric pressure in at Mount Everest is about 0.3 atm. Since we can see that the environmental pressure at Mount Everest is very low, so if we compare the rate of evaporation of a liquid, of any liquid, with Karachi and Mount Everest, then obviously at Mount Everest any liquid will experience a greater evaporation rate as compared to Karachi or Quetta. So if we consider these three locations, at Karachi, the liquid will have the lowest evaporation rate, least evaporation rate. At Quetta, the liquid will experience a moderate evaporation rate, moderate speed of evaporation, whereas at Mount Everest, the liquid will show high value of rate of evaporation. The liquid will evaporate rapidly. So the point which comes to our understanding is that if the value of pressure is higher, then the evaporation rate will be low. So from here we conclude that if we want to keep a liquid in liquid phase, then its environmental pressure should be high. But if we want to allow a liquid to convert into the gaseous phase easily, then the low environmental pressure conditions are favorable. So this is the effect of pressure on the evaporation rate of the liquid. Now the last factor which can affect the rate of evaporation is the percentage of humidity which is present inside the air, humidity of the environment. In this condition, we again consider two containers of same cross-sectional area, hence the surface area of both of these liquids are same. The nature of the liquid is also same because the chemical composition is same. The temperature condition is also same. Now, if we talk about the percentage of humidity in atmosphere, then this container, the air which surrounds this container contains large quantity of water vapors, whereas the air which surrounds this container contains low percentage of water vapor. So in this scenario where we have low percentage of water vapors or low humidity percentage in the air, the rate of evaporation will be higher, whereas in this scenario the rate of evaporation will be lower. So we can conclude that the greater will be the percentage of humidity in the air, will less be the rate of evaporation. Since we know that the Karachi is located near sea level, because of its location to near sea level, the Karachi has greater humidity percentage, whereas the Quetta has least value of humidity in air. So that's why the evaporation rate will be less in Karachi, whereas the evaporation rate will be higher in Quetta. Since the Mount Everest is located at extremely high elevation from the sea level, and its elevation value is 8,800 meters. So since it is extremely high elevation, so we can say that it is very far away from the sea level, hence it has very low percentage of humidity. Because of low percentage of humidity, we can say that the rate of evaporation on Mount Everest will be very high. So these are the five factors which can affect the rate of evaporation. The first one is the surface area of the liquid. The second one is the temperature of the liquid. The third one is the nature of the liquid. The fourth one is the pressure of the liquid, and the fifth one is the percentage of humidity which is present inside the air. Okay, thank you.